if you find yourself out here in these streets looking for a job or without a job or not wondering what to do and where to start, this is the video for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin. I'm a small town girl with big town hair and I like to travel. I feel like this video is gonna help a lot of people and I'm just kind of hyped about it. I like helping people. I like being real with people. I like connecting with people, and I want you to understand how I'm able to sustain myself because COVID is here to stay. You know, we don't have to talk about it anymore. It's gonna be here. That bitch has come, landed, and is happily comfy. 2020 has been a trying year. COVID came and was like,
travel plans, psych, jobs, I'll take that. Mental health, you fool.
That's what COVID did. It came here and it basically shut down everything. So now we're at a point where people are literally trying to find new ways to make money. And I was literally there like several months ago. And so I want to share with you guys my top tips to how you can become a successful digital nomad and sustain yourself. Okay, so first let me explain to you for the people who are newcomers. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Basically it's a hodgepodge of things, mainly focusing on mental health, digital nomadic, and travel. When this whole COVID-19 thing started, I literally, the first case hit the United States and I was let go of my job. So my job was a remote job that allowed me to work outside of the United States, but it had a company based in the United States and it was a travel company. So I would say beginning of April, the middle of March, as soon as COVID happened, I completely found myself with no job. I knew I had 30 days to figure out how I was about to pay rent for the rest of the year. I started to dabble and see what were my options, what were my opportunities. A friend of mine from college was able to kind of help me to find a job that used the skills that I already had. I was able to parlay that job into other jobs, and now I'm making more than I was making before, and I'm able to make and save money for the foreseeable future. I know there's a lot of people who find themselves struggle city, not knowing where they're gonna work, where they're gonna get their next paycheck, and I understand how that feels and how hard it can be. I don't have children, but I do have house payments to make, rent. I have to pay rent, I have to buy groceries, and I live in a country that is very expensive. For all the ticos out there, tú sabes, right? So I really just had to figure out how, I was about to make this thing pop. Here's how you can become a digital nomad in 2020. Here are my top 5 tips. Listen, I'm gonna drink some water. I'm thirsty to share this information. You go get you a pen, a pencil, a little notebook, whatever you gotta get so that you can take these notes, because this is about to be some very good information. I'll wait. You ready? Okay. The first tip is to be open to opportunities. I am a PR person. That's what I studied. That's what I did. And I have always been working within the PR realm for all the time that I've been abroad, working with all these different companies. The very first offer that I got to be a freelancer and to work within this realm, it wasn't necessarily what I was passionate about at the time, but I knew that it would give me a foothold into starting to look for other opportunities within the digital nomad sphere. So I took it, and it only paid $500. And it was just a couple hours a week, but I took it because I knew that if I were open to that opportunity, it could open other doors. And it 100% did. From that opportunity, I got another opportunity. From that opportunity, I got other opportunities. And then I was able to kind of pitch myself to other clients and companies. And it has only been because I didn't say no to making significantly less than what I needed to sustain. I took what I could get and then I kept hustling and looking for other jobs. So my first piece of advice is just be open to all the opportunities. Don't cut yourself off or don't limit yourself to what you will do. Just because it's wherever you can start is an awesome place to start, honestly. Tip number 2 is to put yourself out there. So when I started working as a freelancer with some companies, I shared my experience, I shared my knowledge space, I shared things that I've worked with, and from those opportunities I was able to meet other people who were looking for people with my skill set. I was able to parlay the first little job into opportunities to make money or services that I could provide based on just the skills that I had. So definitely put yourself out there, talk about your skills, talk about what you want. Even just putting yourself out there with your people, but just talking about it, you can manifest these opportunities and manifest like what you really want to do. The second piece of advice is definitely put yourself out there. Don't be shy. Shout yourself out and let people know what you're looking for and what you want to do. The third piece of advice is super important, and a lot of people forget this. Become an expert in your craft or in your skill. Just like if you were an athlete or if you played an instrument or if you were a magician, you're not just gonna like chill out and wait for your opportunity to come because you've studied it. Like Simone Biles is still out here tumbling every day and working on handstands and conditioning and stuff like that, because you have to make sure that you are learning your skill and becoming an expert in your craft. If you're a freelancer, in theory, you have to rely on yourself. There's no team of people to go to or bounce ideas off. If you don't have that knowledge bank, seek the opportunity or the information out. During COVID, during the quarantine, I have been on the internet like it's the university. Like I have been going to the University of Google for about 4 months now, and I'm really happy with my results. I've grown into other lanes of expertise, and it's amazing because now I can put all of these capabilities together to offer them to someone, and I know what I'm talking about. I've practiced it, I've done it, and I'm able to, charge premium price for it because I'm an expert. So the third piece of advice is to become an expert in what you have. Now, if you're not an expert from the beginning, that's fine. But once you start really getting out there and deciding what you want to do, become an expert. That's what you need to do. The fourth piece of advice is critical, especially if you're working in the digital space, is to network. Network like it's your whole job, because honestly, just talking to people, I'm telling you, from the very first freelance opportunity I had, I still maintain like 5 relationships from that. I worked with 2 of the people from that opportunity, and I maintained 3 other relationships because one of them hit me up like last week. One of the other relationships that I maintained out of the blue was like, hey Devin, do you have any experience doing this? I have a client that is looking for that. Networking is so important. So if you can find network, get to know people, get your email address together, get you a capabilities deck and explain what you do. Let me know in the comments section below if you want to know about a capabilities deck. It has taken my client pitching to the next level. I know that I look like a premium service because of the capabilities deck that I created for my business. And I am happy to give you all the little tips and tricks and things that I learned about creating this capabilities deck, because it has been a major game changer in me looking for clients. So let me know in the comment section if you want to know more about that, and I will post a video about that next week. Definitely you need to network so that you can make sure that people who know about you, have worked with you, know your skill set, think of you when they have other people or clients that are looking for your specific skill set and your service. So network like your life depended on it, because it does. The fifth and final tip to become a digital nomad in the year 2020 is treat being a digital nomad like it's a business. Treat it like it's your absolute job. And I say that because people, they'll get on, they'll send a message here, they'll send an email here, they'll like a post. I got one client just because I was persistent. So I saw someone post on social media, I'm looking for this certain thing. I reached out to them, and then I reached out to the client. Dead silence, radio silence. Okay, I let a week go. I reached out again just to check in. Dead silence, radio silence. Okay, I don't get offended at all. I set a little reminder, and the third and final week I reached out and said, hey, just sending you a little nudge. I didn't know if you had gotten my previous messages, but I really think I have a service that can send my capabilities deck, send them a free consultation. Boom, now I'm working with them, and we have a retainer for the next 3 months, which is awesome. And that's just because I treated it like it was a business. It wasn't like I gotta know and I was like, oh dang. It was like, I gotta know, cool. I'm gonna circle back. I'm gonna let you finish, Taylor, but I'm gonna circle back and I'm gonna come back and get that ass, okay? Because that's basically how I've been able to like grind and maintain myself. That is definitely the husitacity. Remember that word, it's in one of my videos. Remember the husitacity. That's the difference. Being a digital nomad is the greatest joy of my life. Like, I am able to work from my computer and sustain myself and save money. That was never my thought process, because when I first got laid off, I remember being like, what am I going to do? All I have is a computer and this here brainchild. But I had to make it work, and I'm so happy that I did. So I'm gonna be doing more videos about how to become a digital nomad, because I know I get a lot of questions on my Instagram, my TikTok, and here on my YouTube channel about how I sustain myself and how I make money. And I know that it's something that people wanna know now. So I'll probably be doing one of these maybe once a week or twice a week. You guys let me know. But if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell these people who are looking for jobs that we're gonna find #rude. Tell these people who are out here looking for jobs that I got you. I got you, sis. We are looking together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye.